Hey you guys, we wanted to share a couple of parental resources for you if you're wanting to grow your kids in their faith, especially with being stuck at home so much lately. We just have more time to focus on that. So let's use this time to be glorifying and edifying to God. And here are some of our things that we've been using lately.
So first and foremost, each of our kids has their own Bible, so they can personalize it and make it their own. They have lots of coloring Bibles now, which are really good for kids to use and to enjoy. This one is the Jesus Storybook Bible, and we use it as a whole family. We read it and we find it very encouraging. The illustrations are beautiful, and it takes stories from the Old Testament and brings back Christ into it. It talks about how the Old Testament, it says that it whispers the story of Christ, and basically just that the Old Testament is prophetic, that we're in need of a Messiah. So this is a wonderful resource for kids or for new Christians. We've bought it for friends who just come to the Lord, and it's really encouraging for them to understand their Bible in new and different ways. We also use the Catechisms. These ones are written by Tim and Kathy Keller. They're called New City Catechisms. If you don't know what catechisms are, they used to be quite popular and they went out of style, but they're basically just questions and answers about faith. And so here we have kind of an adult catechism or a parent guide. There's questions and then the answers. And the reason that we think this is important is just that we know that our kids are going to be questioned in their faith when they leave our house, and we want them to have a strong foundation of answers and, basic questions like, who is God? God is the creator and sustainer of everyone and everything. Knowing that and having it kind of ingrained more in their mind will help them succeed later in life. This is our favorite devotional right now, and we've used it quite, this is by Louis Giglio, How Great is Our God. Again, the illustrations are beautiful. It's all about science and God, so how God is the creator, and it brings in all sorts of things, art and science, and our kids find it really interesting, and they get engaged, and it will help them again when they leave our house and they're being questioned on their faith. They will be able to understand, they will be able to look into nature and understand that God created, that this world couldn't exist without a creator. Lastly, we highly suggest reading aloud to your kids, especially now with coronavirus being around. There is plenty of time. So here's some of our resources that we use. This one, God's Smuggler, this is definitely more mature for older kids. Kids are never too old to read to, so even reading aloud to high schoolers. This is a wonderful book. This is part of a series, and then these two are both part of series, Hidden Heroes and Christian Heroes Then and Now, and highly suggest any books from these series, reading them aloud to your kids, having your kids see you cry as you're reading them. They're just really sweet moments that you won't regret taking the time to do. So I hope that you all found this encouraging and that you're able to use this time of the coronavirus to grow in our faith and show our kids more about God.